early days of the entrepreneurial world are just the hardest. I'm not saying others aren't hard, but the decision that you make when you jump off the cliff, you don't know if there's going to be well, you jump off the high dive, and you don't know if there's going to be water in the pool, right? When you
Mhm.
land. So August 15th sticks in my mind because that was a day, that was the last paycheck that I received from industry. And from that point on, I was funding through the work that I did at Sephora. So to your point, Todd, I started calling the A's in my database, getting people to buy my software. And it was sort of Outlook on steroids. And that's kind of how the functionality was in a way I went. About 4 weeks later, the internet was really wonky. My business partner Dave was down in Orlando, and I called him. He was at a conference, and he said, "You don't know what's going on?" And I said, "I don't know." And he goes, "People are flying planes into buildings. You should go into the house, turn on the TV, and hug your wife." And yeah, we that it was 9/11, and my wife, and obviously it's a very emotional time, and so having no paycheck, having two kids in diapers, it was just a low point. And the question became, what are you going to do about it? And so that weekend, we decided just to head out for the weekend and clear our heads. And then come Monday, we actually had a customer running our software, and I called them and, "Hey, what's going on?" It's an emotional time. And they said, "Hey, I got a problem. It's not real big." And I'm like, "Okay, let me call Dave." And I spoke with Dave, you know, and all the airports are shut down. He's in Orlando. We live in Westlake Village, California. And he said, "Hey, how am I going to get home?" And I said, take I-75 north, rent a car, take the 10, take the 10 west, and then
Yeah.
when you go into the tunnel in Santa Monica, turn right on Pacific Coast Highway.
Wow.
And that's what he did. He took off. And so working with that customer, uh, I called Dave back, I don't know, 12 hours later. I can't remember. And he was in somewhere in like Montgomery, Alabama, somewhere.
Jeez.
And I said, "Hey, they got a problem. They're down." And he said, let me fix this. Now this is 2001. They don't have the internet. Not really. You need a modem. And so he stopped off at a McDonald's. And Dave's a very affable, nice guy. And he talked to the manager at the McDonald's. And he said, "Can I borrow the modem in your office?" And he did a tech support call from a McDonald's in Montgomery, Alabama, to solve this customer's problem and make sure that they're not down. And when you do things like that, it speaks for you as a company, as a person. It speaks to the time and the camaraderie that was out there on the road with all those road warriors. But you have a customer for life when you do things like that, and that informed really the esprit de corps that we had as a company, throughout our life cycle.
Wow. What an amazing story.
The key to this, Todd, was that every single version of the software that we built added value to the software, added value to the customer, added value to the sale price of the software. And that cadence really drove our development for a number of years. And so we had the cadence of delivery right in line with what we could do. And then we started with cash flow, started hiring employees. So it was very organic, it was very customer centric, and value was delivered at every step along the way. So it's a very symbiotic relationship with our customers.